This is smilejos67 welcoming you back with Dax Isidoreth Hispalensis, and I've got to read some more mail, the enchanting mail. This, and see, I'm just outside of Skywatch, and see in the background there is this island. Can I swim there? Oh, it doesn't appear to be a way shrine there, so it might be I have to swim back. But anyway, looks like a fence gate over there, but ruins means civilization means over there I'm going to read, so this shall be a quick swim. Well, I'm glad to see there were no slaughterfish there. Errinorne Island discovered. And is it boat to Sky? I could have taken the boat. Anyway, I shall go lead by boat. Oh. Okay. Didn't know there'd be a bad guy fishing over here. So I guess that might be a bit of adventure over this way. I'm just standing here taking it. Okay. Right, so it might not necessarily be a safe place to actually go read the mail, but let's see if I can find a safe spot to do so. You see, going to be read. Ooh, welcome veiled recruit. Recruit, you're only going to get one going to get one chance to get this right. Slip up and you're out. Tell no one of the veiled keep or our training grounds on the island. Recognition phrases change every 2 days, so learn to memorize these phrases if your life depended on them. It does. At all times, keep your gear in good order. Alan there is, in particular, hates a sloppy uniform. Keep it clean. Keep your blade sharp. Try not to strut in front of the servile scum in Skywatch. Their day will come, but we must be patient. Well, seems to be an adventure here. It's not simply a place I can go to read some mail. However, I will take the boat back and what's that thing? Oh, an imp. Bit of fire. And that must be the veiled keep. Looks like a ruin. There is no way shrine appeared up in the map. Errinorne Isle. Okay, so what I'm going to do is let's go back to this boat and let's stand on the edge there. That'd be a better spot. Now let's stand on. I like this boat. See if I can get it in the foreground. Somewhat. Anyway, mail time. And as always, if you like, please, if you're watching on YouTube, please give it a like. And if you're watching on Daily Motion, or if you're on YouTube, there's a link to the Daily Motion one in the description. Please do. I might get a few cents for it. Where are we up to? That one. Valyne Hlan, 5 months ago. Valyne is dead. A few weeks ago. No. That one. Did you know Valyne isn't actually a trio of Dark Elf siblings? It was originally a Breton outfit hoping to gain access to relics in Dark Elf lands. The three sisters were a shadow play on our culture's veneration of the three. All of it calculated, all of false front. Sorry about the pause there. Valyne is dead. A few weeks ago, he was found in his home. His throat sliced open, his vocal cords done up like a bow on a package. It must have been Errinorne salt. Isn't that the fate that she wished of him? Please don't think less of me, but I broke into Valyne's laboratory. I recovered his journal. but have no time to read it. His fellow villagers have spotted me as I slipped from the lab. I write this from his own stables, allowing me to slip your material into a delivery pouch. I believe I have thrown off their trail. Excuse me a moment. It's annoying having a cold. I was wrong. I'm still being chased by angry villagers. Must run! I'm glad you had time to slip me some materials. I stumbled into a cave full of old rubbish, broken bottles, a terrible smell, and signs of scavenging. This must be the troll lair. 6 oil and Errinorne salt picked clean of materials. They killed the troll, so it's safe for me to rest and review Valyne's journal, at least for the moment. Will be greatly interested in what it says. Other than a surprising amount of purulent gossip about the village smith, Valyne's journal contains very little information beyond chemical notations and notices to restock. I sit here in a dank, dark cave with the pungent odour of troll offal filling my nostrils. My brother would say it is the scent of poor decisions. I can't disagree. Well, I agree with your materials. Success! I used a thimble of blue-coloured oil and some agitating oxide to create a magic wick. A candle-sized flame that burns a bright white blue for days. While it burned, I noticed some white-blue ink in the margin of Valyne's journal. He must have used ink to hide his thoughts in plain sight. Now to investigate. I would like to have a magic wick in the candle. I had my power go off. Actually twice this year. It would be nice to have a candle which wouldn't burn out, be consumed. So we'll always have some light. Magic candle. Nice. Valyne's journal entry spoke of the meeting with 6 oil and Errinorne salt. The next entry seemed increasingly worried about the meeting 6 oil based upon additional readings. What? The next entry seemed increasingly worried about the meeting 6 oil. That is, about meeting 6 oil? Based upon additional readings. Badly written. Rewrite that, please. All entries after that repeat the same word, dozens upon dozens of times. Valor. It sounds Aelidum. But what could it mean? I don't know. If Errinorne salt seeks my trail in remote villages, the city where I started is the safest place to travel. I'm also running low on food, and I refuse to eat mushrooms that grew in troll dung. I'm still in the cave, is he? I found a use for the troll dung mushrooms. You can trade them to shipboard apothecaries for use as ipecacs. In trade, I have no idea what it is. In trade, I rented a hammock aboard a captain's maroon ship until the day they set out sail. Thankfully, Valyne does not bribe the dockmaster to watch the port. Hard to compete with the purses of Alliance spies. I approached the Mages Guild. 6 oil mentioned their dislike of the Thrill Sisters. Excellent. But I am cautious to mention the name until I know why. I made an appointment for tomorrow with one of their guild members who is fluent in Aelidum. Perhaps he knows what Abavalo means. I could swear I've heard that name before. Yes, as a member of the Mages Guild, I have to say I have no idea. I know no Aelidum whatsoever. I struggle without Mary. I'm gonna help me out, excuse me. The Aelidum scholar informed me that Abavol roughly translates to forbidden symbol. Is the symbol forbidden? Or does this actually mean that the symbol means forbidden? He seemed surprised at my inquiry, then grew suspicious. I made up a story regarding a relic I encountered in Cyrodiil, but as I excused myself, he approached the Magister. She signalled adepts to take me into custody, so I fled. It probably would have been a safe place to go to in the custody in the Mages Guild. Could have helped. I'm back at the ship, apparently safe. It appears the Mage's Guild doesn't bribe the Dockmaster either. Excellent! Now to consider my next course of action. Also, to wring out my hair, I had to hide in a barrel of pickled perch, and since my return, I have received non-stop innuendo from the Khajiit boatswain, most of it crude, but some is almost poetic. Ah, the Khajiit have a way with words, they do. The little scrapper set sail today, and I with it. Is that the name of the boat? Velathril sisters, bounty hunters, Mage's Guild adepts. Who shall pursue me next? Khajiit boatswains excluded, of course. Even the clever ones. Ah! Because Khajiit are like cats, they like fish, and because you stink of fish, pickled fish, perch is a fish by the way, they like the smell? Why such interest in this outcast ruin? And why did Daviman's journal repeat the word alienate for forbidden symbol? Could it mean forbidden text? If so, or most refers to bad cold. Could it mean forbidden text? If so, or most refers to Hekul, the outcast ruin's real name. Why? But why did it appear in the first place? Who knows? Abavala was the last word in Sixel's final update to their Velathril sisters. I remembered it this morning. Nearly fell out of the boatswain's hammock. At the time I thought it was an Ungonian farewell, perhaps a prayer for luck. There's no source for this beyond Daviman, and Sixel certainly didn't gain access to his journal. Then, how did he know? Oh, better go and delete some of these. Off cam, after I finish reading the mail. Tomorrow the little scrapper makes sport. Tonight I spend my last moments of the relative calm with the Khajiit boatswain. I told him of the Nereid that fled from me weeks ago, and he said they fear a curse greater than their own. When I asked what curse I bore, he said, the abrasive beauty of a driven woman. I miss the scruffy sea cat. Oh! So Valyne is the woman? Okay. So that's another reason why, smelling a fish, he's so attracted to the Khajiit. Khajiit males. Yeah. I know my path. I must find Prior Valyne, the skittish monk visited by Sixel. He knew more of the outcast ruin than he let on. I'm tired of being chased and I want answers. If he doesn't share, I'll force it from him. I don't fear retribution from his false gods. I temporarily own a horse, an old nag, rented for a fortnight. She won't get me to Prior Valyne any faster than walking, but I'd rather wear out the seat of one pair of breeches and the soles of my only boots. I could do that, because, Eudora. I've used most of mine up. Never mind why I used them all up. Enchanting, of course. You may wonder why I document my travels. You are insurance of a sort. If I'm captured, I know of a substantial cache of room stones and can trade its location for your help in escaping. And if I suffer the same fate as my old colleagues, you'll have a record to bring to the Mage's Guild. Your alliance or someone who will take note. That's my hope. And that is also, dear fans, is where I shall leave this and take this boat back to Skywatch. Where did it take me? Ah! Well, that's interesting. I guess a quest might take this boat back to the island, but without the quest, the only way is to swim, and oh, gorgeous day. The sun is close to setting. Little boat. I like the boat I had on the magic boat on the last quest. Back into a hive of activity over here, isn't it? Isn't that quiet?
The vines protect you, just as you protected our honored keepers.
Ah! Thought I might sit the other way around. Look at that, there's a dancing person in the background. Rather a small person. Never mind. Okay. So this is smilejos67 signing off with Dax Isidoreth Hispalensis. Don't forget the like button. Or if you're looking on Dailymotion, thank you and fare thee well.
Yargoons.